Welcome guys back to more episodes of the X-Files. We're on episode 18 of season 8. The last episode with the... well, I don't quite know what it was. Some sort of demonic evil possession of and some type of entity that just moved from one person to the next when their life was over. But a thoroughly enjoyable episode. But we're going to move straight on, and before I do, if you are enjoying the trip down memory lane with the X-Files, I would appreciate if you give the channel a quick sub, even if you're only here for the X-Files. And we'll continue on episode 18. Let's see. Gulf of Mexico again. All platform. What's this guy so concerned with?
Amigo, ¿qué pasó esta noche?
Oh, he's here to kill you.
Why? Malo.
I don't understand why. Plus, not to mention, you know, if you're going to kill someone, you don't do it somewhere where you can't leave the scene of the crime. Has he just gone loco? I think this dude's just lost it. Oh! Holy shit!
Now you gone and done it.
He knew he's infected. And this guy seems to know. Top. He's gonna leave you in here with it. What the fuck? His name. Okay, go. I have to admit, I haven't seen them do that before, turn into like a big ball of light. I don't know what that was about.
What are you doing down here?
I'm looking into the recent death of an oil worker.
There we go.
I got a heads up on it from you a couple days ago.
Oh, well, maybe you missed the fact that this victim's corpse washed ashore at Port Aransas, Texas. Massive flash burns on 90% of his body. The communications officer is also missing.
The company attributes that to an explosion on the rig. A blowout. Which is what they say caused Simon de la Cruz's burns.
Nope.
These files include the same kind of radiation phenomenon. Tissue destroyed by exposure to
black oil.
Oh, he's read up on it. Yeah.
5 years ago,
And it's an oil rig.
Investigated the case of a World War II plane salvaged from the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. And as part of an alien conspiracy to colonize the planet, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
You'd love to help, but you left your lightsaber at home.
Why didn't you tell me that you were pursuing this Texas oil worker case?
Oh.
Because I'm not. No, that'd be Agent Mulder.
To send someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna let him answer that.
Mr. Ortega, this is Special Agent Fox Mulder, the person you spoke to on the phone, I believe. There's also confusion about who spoke to certain government officials who seem to think the FBI is running an investigation into the accident.
That would have been me as well.
Yeah.
U.S. territorial waters cover the northern half of the Gulf. Our wells are on our side, but the field may spread well to the south. Simon de la Cruz was a Mexican national killed in a U.S. business enterprise. They'd like nothing better than to use his death to get us to abandon the Orpheus rig so they can be the first to drill the province.
I don't think you know exactly what you're dealing with here, sir.
No, I think I do.
No, you don't.
This is an X-file.
And I'm sending someone from the X-Files to investigate.
Of course he was going to send Doggett. Yeah. Fuck. 26 hours later. Indirectly knew that would be the case, which would force Kirsch to open an investigation.
Specialist! Bring your new gear! Yes! It's in there!
New communication specialist.
Right. I'm the one agent.
No, you're not.
Who's the guy that got here this morning?
Yeah.
We're in talking with our crew chief right now.
He's beat you to it.
Give me a minute, I'm just getting filled in on the details of this investigation. Why don't you pull up a seat and introduce yourself, and Mr. Taylor won't have to repeat himself.
It's him.
Well, mestizos are usually the most reliable men I know on the drill floor. But Simon just lost his nut, I guess. He knocked the cock off a gas valve. He must have sparked it because it went faster than a Friday paycheck. A man can die out here, sir. Just going for a walk.
No, he wasn't in Solwise.
Probably what happened when it blew.
Is there something else down there where they're drilling? Must be.
One call to the deputy director, and you're canned for insubordination.
How are you gonna call when the radio's broken? Since you've already told me what you think about this case in so many words, I don't see you coming back with anything that's gonna protect anybody's business interests, let alone your own ass.
I never would have believed it. These stories about you.
Really, what stories are those?
That you could find a conspiracy at a church picnic.
Scully, this man's body was supposed to be transported back to Mexico completely intact.
I found it by accident.
And then we wouldn't have found whatever she's found.
What do you mean? I was under the impression this stuff could literally jump into a man's body.
It can.
It can, and I've seen that happen, but that's the thing. I mean, this man was clearly infected by the alien virus. It entered his system, and it was massing in the pineal gland. But it makes no sense, because the virus itself has radioactive properties. You need to tell Deputy Director Kirsch that he has to order a controlled evacuation of that rig right now.
There are nearly 24 men on that rig, and not one other case.
What doesn't make sense to me here is that it's dead. It comes from the same thing, and as Scully's conveniently pointed out for us, the virus itself has radioactive properties. So if that alien has done that, why has it made the oil or the virus or whatever you want to call it, has it made it inert, not dead?
You know, I don't think I have any choice but to power down and restart.
No. You can't do that.
Hey, he's stopping you. And there it goes. Oh, that's disgusting. You're doing precisely as he says. He's taking over the entire platform, isn't he? They've got to have something down here.
I have an urgent message for an investigative agent on board, an Agent John Doggett.
I'm ready to take that message.
Nah, busted.
I'm sorry, Agent Doug is gone fishing. Can I take a message, please?
Mulder?
It's just in the neighborhood. Who's flouting orders? You found something, didn't you, in that victim's body?
Yep.
The virus?
Yes.
We gotta quarantine this rig.
No, Mulder, you need to get off the rig.
Scully, if these men are infected, the last place we want them is on shore where they can infect other people. You're sitting on
That's
the
true.
answer right there, Scully. All right, then go ahead and take charge. Only you might not like what it means in this case. What you're gonna have to do with that information you're so anxious to have.
Yep.
As of 1400 hours, we are officially shut down and locked down. Now, for everybody's protection, we need to all of us cooperate fully.
Oh, man. Protection from what?
Possible contagion.
According to the manifest, there's supposed to be 18 men on board. I count only 17, including you.
This is my whole crew in here. Friend of Simon De La Cruz, the man who tried to sabotage the rig. Well, I'll be damned.
What, he's not here?
No.
Any idea where he might be?
Well, they didn't leave the rig. Not by any means I know of.
You understand Galpex is eager to cooperate. But shutting down a producing rig costs in the neighborhood of $150,000 a day. What symptoms would they be showing? What would we see?
You wouldn't.
Unexplained behavior? Possible detection in the eyes?
We've seen none of that. And unless you give me more than this...
Then you can't go off
calling
those.
that Orpheus crew back in, bringing them home, and rotating a fresh crew onto that rig.
The minute someone says a virus, you expect them to show symptoms of being sick. It's not that kind of virus, is it?
Mulder, honestly? You still have yet to give me a straight answer as to what you think is going on out here. Now, if these men are hiding something, if they're protecting something, then what the hell is it?
I don't know yet.
Which is why you can't see it.
This?
Yes.
This is what you're saying is gonna take over my body. But when's it gonna kick in?
It's not how it works.
Nope.
It body jumps from man to man, and I'm not sure that it's in all oil. The man from Galpex Oil lied.
What, he's infected too?
No, that new oil province that he wants to protect, it's already in production. It's being pumped and drilled by this rig. That's how this crew got infected. He knows what they're up to, and he knows what they're up to because he's the only one who's not infected with this alien virus.
All right, he knows.
Also plausible. Like you said, whole planet relies on oil. And they've already started drilling it. I think Mulder's right with that. Don't tell me the other one's now been conveniently killed. Okay, he's not dead. Yeah, this guy's fine. He knows what's going on, I think.
I obviously haven't been able to rely on those whose job it is to keep me apprised and informed. Why doesn't somebody make me privy to who the hell gave the order to shut down that rig.
We could do that, sir, but all radio contact's been cut off.
Soon as it's reestablished, I want
It's not
that
gonna
rig
be.
up and running.
This is what happens when you put a pencil pusher in charge who's looking at promotion.
If I didn't know better, I'd say this was a Mulder stunt.
Agent Doggett. Come in, Agent Doggett. Where the hell are you?
He clearly knows. He's checking.
Yeah, my blood's red.
Yeah, he's making sure it's not black.
I don't speak very good Spanish.
Lo mataron, yo los miré. Ellos querían el radio, por eso es que encendí la lumbre.
Talking too fast.
Right, okay.
You saying you set the fire?
Ya vienen. Ya vienen. Los platillos.
Yeah.
Los platillos voladores.
See?
This is an SEM image pulled at random from anonymous donors. Blood, more specifically, normal T-cell antibodies. These are from the blood of the oil rig worker. T-cells in impossible numbers.
So this man had what, kind of genetic immunity to alien virus?
History. In fact, he is Huecha Indian. The Huecha are an indigenous Mexican culture that has a rare, undiluted gene pool.
That's still not what killed him. He died from being burned.
No, not burned.
No.
Irradiated.
Radiated.
Because the virus had no effect on him, and the
Couldn't
crew members
stop
who
him.
were infected by the virus couldn't control him.
Why kill only this man?
This man must have been a threat.
So even if we did know,
We can't tell them.
and were able to get word to them, it'd put Mulder and Agent Doggett in danger too.
Yeah.
I can help you. Senor, confía en mí.
Yo no confío en nadie.
Now you're gonna find out.
Go get Agent Mulder.
No. He's gonna be a lot stronger than you. Yes, he is. See? Monkey Mulder, see? Yeah, get it now.
Where that came from.
Get to work!
Yeah, you're in trouble here. Yeah, see, it's the whole rig. It's all of them. That poor guy was the only one left. Here you go. Yeah. We've got to. I mean, what are we gonna do anyway? Quarantine it or blow it up? I don't know.
Marine operator. I repeat, this is an emergency priority transmission
We need
for
help.
the Galveston Orpheus.
This is John Doggett.
Agent Doggett?
Agent Scully, yeah, I'm right here.
Can you hear me?
Yes!
Bit urgent.
I think I know why they killed this man, if not how they killed him.
Right now we got bigger problems. We need a chopper.
They can't.
Well, that issue is rapidly becoming moot.
Could be why he tried to wreck this radio equipment,
You
just like
need
his
an
friend Simon
extraction
De La
for
Cruz.
these three.
He may resist rescue attempts because he believes there are men in flying saucers who are coming to get him.
What the hell are you doing?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about contact.
Contact with who? The mothership?
Yeah, pretty
Agent
much.
Doggett, listen.
Hey, you just back off.
No.
Stopped.
Listen.
They've gone.
Where'd they go?
What are they up
I
to?
don't know. I don't want to stick around to find out.
Irradiated.
Is he coming?
Poor guy. We need to contain it, but we need to know how else to use it. Why would they blow the rig? Oh, yeah, they're giving up, they're just covering it up. Basically, because they've been discovered. Oh my god, that is a long way down.
A 2 count. How about a 20 count?
One! Two!
Just go for it. Holy shit. Oh, it's going. Okay, alright. So we got off just in time.
I've been called up to see Deputy Director Kirsch.
I bet you have.
Have Agent Scully and A.D. Skinner. I think it's all hitting the fan. Word came down that Gelpax has lost the right to drill that entire Texas oil province.
You saw it.
That is the deputy director calling to tell you there's no need to see you.
Mm-hmm.
That the blame has been properly assigned for what happened.
Yeah, this is what happens.
What do you mean? You're out of the FBI?
Kirsch could barely contain his happiness when he stuck it to me. For you, for the X-Files, you're all the credibility this office has left. You have Kirsch's ear and you've seen it now. Answer the phone, Agent Doggett.
Mulder's done.
You're in charge here now.
He's put it in your hands, and he's right with that. Blame has already been attributed. Damn. What an unusual end. Okay, guys, episode 18. Really good episode. Wasn't expecting to revisit the oil thing, but I'm focusing more on the aftermath as to what's just happened back at the FBI there with Mulder. He knew it was the only play that was left. That his time was numbered anyway. There was no way Kirsch was ever going to allow Mulder to step back into that office and into that chair with Doggett and Scully. It was just not going to happen. But now he's seen that Doggett has seen it. He's made that ultimate sacrifice and gone, I'm handing you the reins. You know now. And Kirsch up there is going to continue to hound you for it. But I'm passing the flame. Wow. What I don't get is why they blew the rig. Just because they were discovered? Probably. And what we didn't know is what Scully discovered, that this untapped DNA blood pool of where that guy was from, because he's got part Indian in him, is actually immune to the virus. But that would have been, had they not intervened there, had Mulder not intervened there, that would have been a perfect way for them to spread this. That was a really good episode, but I was wondering, I did say this, didn't I? How is this going to work now, this trio of the three of them? Well, it's not going to. I think this was like a fleeting visit back for Mulder, David Duchovny, and for the Mulder character to come back into it for a little while and to basically pass it along. Wow. I have an unfortunate feeling that this may be the end of Mulder's reign, and him being in the show full time. I'm not entirely certain. I don't know, because I haven't seen anywhere near this far. For those of you who have joined the X-Files reactions with me later on, and maybe haven't watched right from the beginning, I only ever saw a few episodes of season 1. I never saw any further than that. So everything after the fact was all brand new and first watched to me. So it looks like it's going to be Doggett and Scully, and even that's not going to remain the same for long, because she's going to go on maternity leave soon, and it's going to be in the reigns of Doggett. That's going to be it. Right. Well, we will see how it goes. I'll be back with episode 19 next. Don't forget, any of these episodes are available in full length over on Patreon if you want to watch them over there. The link will be in the description as always, and I will see you for the next one very shortly. We do 2 episodes a week, and if you're enjoying them, by all means please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Post your comments down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it, and I will see you for the next one. Take care.